I'm just back out here at the seaside on a glorious frosty autumn morning. So I'm hoping to gather a few of my favourite seaweeds, bring them home, wrap them up in bags and freeze them for a year-round supply. And I'll gather a few green lip mussels as well. And I've spotted a couple of rock oysters which I'll feast on too. So it's great to be back out here by the sea. Lovely calm ocean today, no wind, so and plenty of good seaweed about, so I'll go and gather a feed. So thanks to a kind viewer, I'm fairly confident these are Undaria. That brown one with the central rib and leafy branches going off each side. Lovely texture, nice and tender, just delightful overall. Easier to deal with than the bull kelp, the big sort of sheets of leather. So this is now one of my favourites, and I'm pretty sure it's called Undaria. I'll go for this and some bladder kelp, which is still one of my favourites. Beautiful. There's a few reasonable sized mussels here, just in a rock pool. Not particularly big. This big one. That's a better size. That's a better one. white bladder kelp. There's heaps of it on the coast there, but it's a bit out of reach. So I got a few nice mussels there to hang by the water's edge. Green lip mussels, beautiful. And even got one with a couple of bonus oysters on it. There's about 5 oysters on there. So I got some of that young bladder kelp. There's heaps of it out there on the coast, but it's just out of reach. And I don't fancy a swim in this frosty weather. But that's nice young stuff. There's a few reasonable sized mussels in here. Nothing enormous. That's a good one. These little blue mussels are perfectly edible, lovely. Just the green shelled mussels are just 2, 3, 5 times bigger. So I finally got some bigger mussels. That's a beauty. It's about 4 or 5 inches long. So that's more like it. So there's a few nice sea grapes. They're delightful to eat. Here's a wee bit of seagrass, sea lettuce. I haven't, it's too short really to pick. You just want to pick the leafy leaf and leave the, what do you call it, foothold attached to the rocks or the mussels. So that's delicious. If they were sort of that length, I'd forage the top of them. But I'll get a couple of bunches of these sea grapes. Real fast, that's what they call it. Delightful little seaweed in a soup, in a stir fry.